The question remains whether the Duke of Sussex will return to the UK after he threatened legal action against the Home Office, who refused him permission to fund his own police protection while in the UK. Now, royal commentator Neil Sean predicts Harry will return solo, leaving his wife Meghan Markle and 2 children, Archie and Lilibet, in the US. Mr. Sean said, he knows that too much focus will be put on her and them rather than the person that it should be, which of course should be our glorious Majesty the Queen, and in memory of a wonderful man, His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh. In the other hand, the Queen recently met with COVID-hit Prince Charles but isn't displaying any symptoms of the virus, a Buckingham Palace source has said. Earlier today, it was revealed that Charles had tested positive for COVID-19 for a second time and is self-isolating. However, Buckingham Palace has refused to confirm or deny if Her Majesty has COVID. The source added the situation will continue to be monitored, but a running commentary would not be provided on the monarch's health. It is not known when exactly the prince met with the Queen. But he held an investiture on Tuesday at Windsor Castle, where the monarch is currently staying. Charles usually greets his mother in public with both a kiss on the hand and a kiss on the cheek. The Queen, 95, received her first COVID vaccine over a year ago in January 2021 and is believed to have had her second dose last March. It's likely she's also had a booster jab. This means she will not need to self-isolate, unless she tests positive, but she will be advised to take rapid lateral flow tests, 1 a day for 7 days. However, mounting concern for the Queen's health will be heightened given her advanced age. In a tweet earlier today, Clarence House revealed that 73-year-old Charles had tested positive for the virus this morning and as a result would be cancelling engagements in Winchester today. The tweet by Clarence House said, "This morning the Prince of Wales has tested positive for COVID-19 and is now self-isolating. HRH is deeply disappointed not to be able to attend today's events in Winchester and will look to reschedule his visit as soon as possible." Aides said the prince was found to be positive during a routine test, which suggested he was experiencing no strong symptoms, but they declined to go into further details on his medical condition. Both he and his wife the Duchess of Cornwall have been taking regular tests before engagements, and it was later revealed Camilla, who has been carrying out engagements in London today, had tested negative. The announcement of the prince's positive test was made just after midday, around 12 minutes before Charles was due to arrive in Winchester on a visit to celebrate the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Aides were only informed a few moments before. News of his positive test comes just hours after he and Camilla attended a black tie event held by the British Asian Trust at the British Museum last night and met scores of people. At the event he also gave a speech to 350 guests, which included Chancellor Rishi Sunak and Home Secretary Priti Patel. Charles first tested positive for COVID at the beginning of the pandemic in March 2020. He only suffered mild symptoms and self-isolated at his Burkle home on the Royal Balmoral estate. Speaking afterwards, he said, "I was lucky in my case. But I've had it, and I can so understand what other people have gone through." Both Charles and Camilla have had their COVID vaccines and boosters, and have campaigned to get other people to get protected. Meanwhile, it has been a historic week for the Queen, who marked the 70th anniversary of her accession to the throne on Sunday. She spent the day at Sandringham, although traveled back to Windsor on Monday, where it is believed she was resuming royal duties. On the eve of her Platinum Jubilee, she released a statement and expressed her wish for Camilla to be known as Queen Consort when Charles takes the throne. It has been assumed that Camilla would take the title Princess Consort instead, although there had been speculation that Charles wanted his wife to be his queen. But in a message to the nation, the Queen wrote, "When, in the fullness of time, my son Charles becomes king, I know you will give him and his wife Camilla the same support that you have given me. And it is my sincere wish that, when that time comes, Camilla will be known as Queen Consort as she continues her own loyal service." A No. 10 spokesman said, "The Prime Minister would like to wish the Prince of Wales a speedy recovery.